Welcome back. More details. President Fattah al-Sisi inaugurated on Saturday Egypt's future project for agricultural production along Cairo's Daba Access Highway in the country's northwest, which is part of the new Delta Development Project, aiming to maximize the local agricultural production. Details.
President Fattah al-Sisi witnessed the inauguration of Egypt's future project for agricultural production, which is considered one of the most important national mega projects launched by the state. The project is part of the new Delta Agricultural Project located on Cairo-Daba Road, aiming at boosting the chances of production and providing high-quality agricultural products at suitable prices for citizens. It also aims to reclaim over 1 million fidans that are meant to bridge the gap between production and importation, in addition to achieving food security and self-sufficiency of strategic commodities. The inauguration ceremony was attended by Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli, Minister of Agriculture and Land Reclamation Said Al-Qusayr, and Minister of Defense and Military Production General Mohammed Zaki, as well as a number of ministers and state officials. During the inauguration, President Sisi called for finalizing all phases of Egypt's future project as soon as possible. The President also said the state's measures require deep understanding and studies that would help determine the feasibility and future plans of the project. The head of state added that the cost of cultivation in Egypt's future project is the most expensive in the Nile Delta zone. President Sisi also urged charity organizations to support farmers by providing them high-quality livestock to double their income and boost production.
Following the inauguration ceremony, the President paid an inspection tour to the project. President Sisi illustrated that the water provided to the new project's lands are from wells and water treatment stations according to the standards of the World Health Organization. Earlier, President Sisi watched a documentary titled Egypt's Future Towards Sustainable Agriculture. The documentary said that the project is the nucleus of the new Delta Agricultural Project, adding that the political leadership places the task of realizing national food security on its top priorities. The documentary pointed out that water to the new Delta project is being provided through Egypt's Future Canal, which stretches over an area 41 kilometers, noting that the total reclaimed lands within the project will exceed 1 million fadans. Addressing the ceremony, Minister of Agriculture and Land Reclamation Said Al-Qusayr added that his ministry seeks to increase competitiveness of the agricultural exports, in addition to injecting more investments into the agricultural sector. Details.
Agriculture and Land Reclamation Minister Said Al-Qusayr underlined the importance of Tushk al-Khair project in Upper Egypt, which represents a model of success in the new republic with regard to the fight of food security and attainment of the Sustainable Development Goals under Egypt Vision 2030. He said that one of the most important goals of the 2030 strategy is maintaining available economic resources and developing them, adding that the state seeks to realize comprehensive development while adapting to climate change. Al-Qusayr added that his ministry seeks to increase competitiveness of the agricultural exports, in addition to injecting more investments into the agricultural sector and supporting livestock, poultry, and fishing production. He referred to the most important projects as including the joint New Delta project, Tushk al-Khair project in the South Valley, the project for developing North and Central Sinai, and the Egyptian Countryside Development Project. The minister also said that work is going on regularly in all these projects and the bodies concerned are doing their best to realize the aspired goals. He underlined the importance of achieving self-sufficiency of strategic agricultural commodities and food security, in addition to making optimal use of natural resources, namely land and water. Al-Qusayr stated that agricultural production could increase through depending on greenhouses. He also highlighted the importance of reclaiming lands in deserts within the framework of world agreements on climate change, combating desertification, and enhancing biodiversity. He also said that the world is losing millions of hectares of land due to desertification, drought, and climate change, and this affects negatively on jobs and threatens food security. Al-Qusayr also pointed to the state's strategy to achieve self-sufficiency in many crops, noting that Egypt exports poultry to several countries as well as milk products. He referred to the National Veal Project in addition to the expansion in livestock production and sugar crops. Referring to the expansion in wheat and corn cultivation as well as oil and cotton crops were among the points which were highlighted in the speech of the Minister of Agriculture.
Meanwhile, Minister of Supply Ali Mousselhi confirmed that Egypt's strategic reserves of wheat are sufficient for more than 4 months, adding that the ministry aims to secure the needs for 6 months. Mousselhi said Egypt has self-sufficiency of poultry and that Egypt has reserves that satisfy the market's needs for 7 to 9 months. The minister said that the Russian-Ukrainian crisis has contributed to huge inflation that has not been witnessed by the whole world since World War II. In his word, director of the Egypt's Future Project, Baha El Ghanem, said that the project comprises more than 1 million fadans, which represent around 50% of the new Delta agricultural project. Ghanem said that the first phase of the project has been implemented over the past 4 years and includes 350,000 fadans. He noted that 700,000 fadans will be already reclaimed within the project this year. Ghanem stated that the project will also include 350,000 fadans of cultivating wheat by 2024, which will produce 1 million tons of the strategic crop. Hundreds of mourners attended the funeral of a 17-year-old Palestinian killed by Israeli occupation forces